Yes.
Hey, how's it going today, DJ?
Oh, it's been a long day, but I'm doing fine. How's
Long
yours?
day?
Yeah, been a lot to do.
I've got I've got this thing on. I got to turn it off on YouTube because I'm getting stereo. Anyway, so I just thought we'd just come instead of having a topic, just shoot the poo.
Okay, sounds
You
fun.
know, just kind of what's going on in your life, what's going on in the world. And I know you've got a joke or two to share.
I wonder where you got that idea. I just finished a DJ set, so just
Just kind of hanging out,
winding
huh?
down afterwards. It's fun.
That's awesome. Yeah, I haven't done anything all day. I think I went crashed and burned early last night. I don't know why. I was really tired and woke up at 2:30 this morning.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's early.
really early. And so I dinked around for a few hours and then got tired again and went, I'm going back to bed. And so I slept till 2.
I, I won't blame you because I understand that feeling. Well,
Hmm.
let's see. Hmm. I went with a friend of mine. He helped me sometimes go shopping because he has a car and I don't, so it's
Right.
easy for me to get the stuff home.
Hmm.
And what else? Yesterday, I met my granddaughter. That was fun.
Oh, how'd that go? Because isn't this the first time you've met your granddaughter?
Well, no, second time, but this time
Second
I
time.
got to hold her.
Oh,
She was a little small when she was newborn, so
right. Well,
she had to
congratulations
go.
on being a grandpa.
Oh, thanks. It's a it's an adventure and experience to kind of
Yeah,
get used to. Also, but well,
it is definitely adventure and experience. I will give you
oh
that.
yeah,
I mean, I have, how many do I have now? Three, four, five, six. I've got six.
yeah.
And, the fun thing about being a grandparent is you can hype them up on all kinds of stuff and send them home, you
That's the
know.
best part. You can borrow them and then you can always return them. It's like library books. No,
Exactly. I'm going to check them out for a couple hours and come pick them up
and
at
if
4.
your children has been naughty, then you can give your grandchildren noisy toys.
Yeah, there you go. I can remember my brother had the noisiest toy. He had this spaceship that made all kinds of shooting and just engine, all kinds of crap.
I remember those. Isn't one of those toys in the movie Close Encounters of the Third Kind? You know, there when she's laying in the sleep and all those toys are coming rolling into the bedroom.
Maybe I don't remember it that well. I mean, I've seen Close Encounters of the Third Kind, but I haven't in a while. But no, this
Look,
stupid
we got a
toy,
greeting from May the Fourth be with you. Hello there,
awesome,
buddy.
awesome. Hello, may the force be with you. Thank you for joining us. We're just kind of sitting here, just kind of shooting the poo, talking about things going on in our lives right now. We're not doing any of the Scientology stuff or anything. We're just going to kind of hang out. I think we need to, as a group, need to do more of this. I think it builds friendships and that type of stuff.
And also it helps to vent because otherwise we will turn into pressure cookers. Basically,
Hmm.
we need to
Yeah.
vent, and also we need to. If you're too single-minded, then you kind of lose the big
Yeah.
picture, as we've
Yeah.
spoken before.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I was
Also, I mean,
telling you about that toy because it's kind of a funny story. I was probably 13, 14, I guess. And we were in a drive. We were driving from Houston to Dallas, which is about a 5 to 6 hour drive. And
okay,
my brother had brought that toy in the car, and I was sitting we were sitting in the back seat of a Nissan. It used to be called a Datsun, but
oh
a
yeah,
Nissan 280Z. with the
Okay, then I have an
sunroof,
idea
not the
about
sunroof,
how it
yeah,
looks.
had the T-tops and all of that, and my brother was driving me insane with this stupid toy, and I was just like going, "God, please shut up," and invariably my brother would he what my brother does is he finds your buttons and then he pushes them constantly just to get a
That's the
rise out of you.
sibling bonus.
Oh yeah. And so I got this really bright idea, and I told my brother, I said, "Stick that ship out the window, and we can watch it, or at the sunroof, and we can watch it fly." Well, it flew behind us and out the car, and of course he had fit, an absolute fit. My mom reached back and smacked the snot out of me for doing that to my brother. I was like, "I'll take the hit." Got silence now.
It was worth it.
Worth it. Yes, sir.
Oh yeah.
And I can't believe that they weren't annoyed by it. I mean, secretly, I have to think that my dad was going, "Thank God," you know.
There were like two things: the cost of the toy and all the heart, all the noise about the toy later. But then again, all the annoyance of the toy. So it was like, okay,
I am
pest
so
or cholera.
sorry. I'm so sorry for your loss. May the force be with
Oh,
you. I am
sorry.
so sorry.
Sorry for your loss,
Um,
friend.
I'm glad your son could come and stay with you for a little while. That's
Yeah.
that's that's really tough to lose a parent. I knock wood, I haven't yet, but I expect if my father goes, it's going to be very difficult for
Yeah,
me.
that's the odd part for me. I mean, I have lost both parents once, but then I suddenly found a
Hmm.
father again. So I mean, eventually I have to lose my real father too. So it's a
Right,
little,
right. It's difficult.
yeah.
Um, but my thoughts and my prayers go out to you. May the force be with you.
Oh yes. And if you want to talk with us, we're
Let
just
us know.
happy to share the space with you here.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly. Exactly. I mean, if we're nothing else as a community, we are here to support one another, be it in situations like what's happened with May the Fourth be with you, or the things that have happened recently with Tony. And I mean, the service, from what I understand, was really, really nice. Um, we saw the hula, which was
yeah,
amazing,
it was very touching. I mean,
very touching.
it brought tears to my eyes because you
Hmm.
saw how much emotional love was built into that.
Yes,
Not
yes,
that I don't know every move, but I know that is hula and the Thai dances have some similarities because it's
right.
like there's a language with all these different signs and
Hmm.
moves they do.
Hmm.
So there's much more to it than just a tourist attraction, really.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, all you see is what's in the movies and, the generic ones that they do when you're on vacation in Hawaii. If you can get to Hawaii, I mean, that's not a place that I can easily get to, therefore, um, you know.
Well, it will take a lot for me before I could get to Hawaii. Then again, I'm also like halfway around the world. That reminds me of a thing, just a little sidetrack. I
Uh-huh.
went with my friend before we went to the shop. We
Hmm.
went for some coffee and some. So we have different places. We kind of go to different places around town, so
Hmm.
not just one place all the time.
Hmm.
So I was supposed to check in on the Facebook when I posted a picture of it on my page,
Right.
like we are this place and that place. So the it was so funny because the place we were at was like 9 meters. That's about 27 feet away.
Right.
Yeah. The
Hmm.
next thing on the list to check in was Soweto. That's a famous suburb in Johannesburg, and
Right.
it said like 9,400 kilometers. So if you divide that by 1.6, that's at least more than uh, more than 6,000 miles from here.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, which is closest? Which one should I check in at?
Yeah. May the force be with you. I really hope that Tony's service gave you some comfort in your losing your mom. I mean, she passed afterwards, but you go back to that, and the thought of, I mean, I wish it was only 360 round trip for me to go to Hawaii.
Oh, I would go definitely, just
Yeah,
if I can afford it, of course. But I mean, even just for what do it's like on the bucket list,
yeah, yeah. I'd like to go at some point. I lived for a year in St. Thomas in the U.S. Virgin Islands when I was a kid. So I remember that fondly, and I'd like to go back when I can actually do things, not just go to the beach and sit at the hotel room,
That's
basically.
not my thing. I wanna. It's like when I was in South Africa, thanks to my friend who is from South Africa. I mean, we went and I want to see the real world.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not interested in those tourist traps.
Yeah, yeah. I'm with you. May the force be with
Yeah,
you.
we all do not need that.
It would be nice, after spending almost a couple of $1,000 between the dog and
The
the
truck.
car. Um, Going on a trip anywhere is probably not going to happen this year. We were hoping to hit South Padre at some point this early fall, late summer, early fall, like in August, September area,
Yeah,
kind of after the kids get back into school and all of that, so that it settles down. Because right now it's
yeah.
pretty touristy. Um,
Speaking of which, back to school. I'm soon back to school too.
yeah,
This is
yeah.
non-alcoholic cider, but it's very tasty.
Oh,
It's
awesome, awesome. Well,
raspberry and wine.
I have my tea.
Yeah. So wineberry and raspberry, and it matches my shirt.
Nice,
I decided
nice.
I wanted something that is not green, so
There
otherwise
you go.
I would like disappear. I have this green screen here, you see.
Uh-huh. Oh, I have one too back behind me. I
Yeah,
use
I see. Yeah,
um
so trace of it. Yeah,
yeah,
you remember that one I showed you on
teeny.
Temu?
Yeah.
Actually, it was even bigger than I thought. It's like a big sail.
Knocking stuff
So
over,
when I
are you?
turn it, I have to make sure I don't have any drinks or anything on the table, just in case it
You
knocks them over.
I thought about getting one like that too, but when I moved in here, everything's so close that I would be knocking stuff over left and right. So what I did was, since I had just a blank gray wall behind me, you can kind of see it around my hand there. There's the green screen.
Yeah, but that blanket works as well.
Yeah. So I just tacked it to the wall. Hey, Brian, how are you doing today?
Hey, Brian.
Hey, Brian, you want to join us? I'll pop you a link.
Yeah.
Just pop
Oh,
on here.
cool. I just saw this nice
we're just shooting the poo right now.
Croatia. That's nice. Oh, I've never been to none of those places. I wish I could go.
So there's the link for you, Brian, if you want to jump in.
Yeah, he's game for it. Oh, but that's lovely. I have.
There
I
he
mean,
is
I
already.
have lots of places to
Dusty's
go in
here.
Europe yet.
Hey, Dusty.
Hey, Dusty.
Hi.
I hear you're in California right now.
No, I'm at work.
No,
right
you're
now.
at work. Oh, you said from
We're
Big Blue. I
we're
thought
going to
maybe that's
Cali.
where you were.
No, we're
Well,
going to Big Blue
someone has
next
to
weekend.
work.
Yeah. And here we have Poet. Poet's joining us. Hey, Brian.
Hi, Brian.
Hey,
Great to
Brian.
see you again.
So
Nico's
basically, what we're doing here is just shooting the shit.
Oh,
You know,
I feel
not
like I'm
talking
the
about
Hey, I
anything
captain
only have a
major.
couple minutes.
at the
I
Lions
hear
dinner.
I hear you.
I'm
So,
probably breaking up 3 ways from Saturday too right now because
oh,
my
you're fine. You're
Yeah.
my
fine.
cell's not very good.
So, well, thank you for joining us at work. And I love the picture you sent me. He sent me a picture of his computer desk at work when we were doing the candlelight vigil.
Yeah.
And you ran it all day, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was great.
And yeah, that was the night before that I ran that. Saturday, I think it was. What day was the memorial?
It was Saturday, Sunday,
Yes.
as it was
Yeah, so
41
Saturday
hours.
was the day I
Yeah.
ran it the whole day.
Yeah, it was 41 hours. And unfortunately, YouTube would not let me load a 41-hour live stream. So I had to cut it. But I did manage to copy the comments, and I have actually sent those to Nat. So she's got
great.
them.
Hey,
Hey, Pup, I'm going to
Boomer.
pop a link
That's
in here
good.
if you want to
That's
join
good.
us if you have time.
So it is official. We have announced it publicly. We've been planning this trip for probably close to 3 months, but we are going out to LA next weekend.
Awesome.
Sarasota, Jerry, Farrell, Cheryl, and myself.
Awesome.
That sounds like a real band tour.
Yeah. Y'all are going to have a good time.
So, yeah, we are. And I'm trying to put together a meet and greet, hopefully Friday night at Big Blue. That's the message that you saw.
Yeah. That was
we got I got some people that sent some messages out to some of the bigger people. Hopefully we can get in contact with them. Hopefully they come on out.
Yeah.
Do you
Well, I'll see if
We'll
I
find
can-
out when we're there.
I'll see if I can get a hold of Laura. Hey, Brian, how are you doing today?
It's been a long day. I've been up since Cricket Stream.
Oh wow.
We had that really bad weather come through here, and I had to go to court today.
Yeah.
I was a bad boy. Got some traffic violations, so I had to go. Get,
They were getting their quota done on you.
No, I screwed up. Long story. I don't really want to go in on it. It's just
Well, we are only human.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're only human. It's costing me money I don't have. Oh well.
Yeah.
And I got to be a good boy for the next 6 months, where I go spend 2 days in jail.
Oh, hey, Carrie Ann.
Hey, Carrie Ann, we're getting a room ready for
Yes.
Sunrise Dawn.
Oh, nice. That's just even more lovely people. I just
Carrie,
have to
I'll toss the
reflect
link
on
in
May
here
the
for you if
Force
you want to
peace
join
be
us.
all around the world. I wish I could travel as much as he has done.
I'm trying to do a panel myself on Sunday.
Yeah, so-
I haven't picked
Okay.
the time yet, but I did send a link to Carrie Ann there if she wants to join
Awesome.
in. Eric Rader just got done with his show, and
Awesome.
he was saying something about nobody ever sends me links, so I sent him a link, and now I got a panel happening on Sunday. I don't know what time yet.
Yeah.
Hey, I got poetry going on Friday afternoon, just to remind everybody.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
right. You
Tilty
have
Bird's gonna
your
be
I
here.
made
poetry.
sure I watched those.
Yeah. Let me pull up. I
Tilty
should have.
Bird.
Let me
Yeah,
see
Tilty
if I
Bird's
can
going to be my guest this
pull
week.
I look
I
forward to
might
that.
need a guest for next. I might need a guest for next week, or I might just do a solo.
Well, you have great poems too, Brian, so it's not like...
I've been working on some stuff. And one idea I have is to take this and actually just do a live and read it, and
Why
do
not?
my own little book club.
That's
and
a good
see what
idea.
people think.
I like
so
it.
I might do that sometime soon.
I mean, why not?
I might do that soon. So who knows?
Carrie Ann, that's a link to the StreamYard if you want to join us. Dusty can't stay super long, so you're welcome
Miss
to join
Sunrise.
us. Hello, Miss Sunrise. I'm popping up a link to Poet's channel. If you haven't subscribed to From a Poet, please do so. He has some great poetry that he does. On Fridays, he does a show. It's every Friday, isn't it, Brian?
That's generally what I want to do. If I have to be flexible with it, Saturday or Sunday or whatever, that is too. And the reason I want to do it in the afternoon like that is our European friends,
Mm-hmm.
like Nico,
like it.
our European friends. they can watch too. I had fun. It was really, really fun Friday when Marcus was on there.
I was impressed by
and
Marcus.
and it was fun.
It's humbling to see these
Marcus is a
talents, and
professional.
then I think, okay, I do this stuff, and they do all this stuff.
For those of you who are coming in from Miss Sunrise Dawn channel, and those of you who do not have Sunrise Dawn's channel, I gotta undo something. There we go, because I was supposed to copy, not paste. God dang it!
May the force. My cousin is bringing me to South Lake. I mean, you really deserve that.
Anyway, guys,
Certainly, Miss Sunrise Dawn.
If you guys are still live, I'll jump back on later on.
Sounds good. Sounds good. I'm
Great to see you, Dusty, and we'll catch you later then.
Let me see if I can
It's always good to see you, Brian. Love you, brother. Stay out of trouble.
Okay, I got you up here, Miss Carrie Ann.
Hey, it's been 50 years, and it's the first real trouble with the law I've gotten into, so I'm counting myself good. And it's just some traffic stuff.
That sounds basically like you can put that off the bucket list. Okay, being naughty.
Yeah, and it's not like and I guarantee I know the cult is not looking at me and my little poems, because they probably would have broadcast something like that already.
Yeah.
So
there you go, Dawn. There's the link for you. You're welcome to join us.
But I'm trying to be.
We have Carrie Ann with us also.
Yeah, we have Carrie Ann. Hi, Miss Carrie Ann. She doesn't have her camera working now, but she's here with us.
Oh, yeah, that's cool.
It's nice to see
but I did get some bad news today.
Yeah, it's great to see you too. Yeah, it's just we're just coming in here and shooting the poo. There's Scooter Mom. We got to get Miss Scooter Mom. Scooter Mom, you got to join us.
And also, we offer some comfort to May the Fourth, who lost his mother on Monday. So
yes, May the Fourth
lost his mother
Monday.
For you.
So everybody, just kind of give May the Force be with you a little bit of love.
Vibes.
So, I'm sure Poet has a great poem if he wants to share one.
Yeah, I have that one. I always read for people who have lost one, but
yeah,
I also wrote you one for Casey. You should read
one for Casey. Yeah, that was beautiful. It was beautiful. Very, very nice.
I've been actually. Do I? I'm sorry.
No, have you read the one I wrote about Casey, her dog?
No. Did you post it somewhere?
It's posted, I believe in no, it's not posted there. I think it's posted on my community page, I believe. Yeah. But DJ, go ahead and read it.
I'll have to go up. Yeah, read it, dude. Read it. Don't talk about it, read it.
Let's see here. Bum, bum, bum. I just have to find it. There we go.
It's a beautiful poem. It's Casey is my. Let me say who Casey is. Casey was what I used to call my rescue dog. My best friend passed cancer in October 3 years ago, and when right before she got so sick, she purchased a puppy. First, she talked her husband into getting her another German Shepherd puppy. She and I used to show German Shepherds together, so that was our connection. And so she talked her husband into letting her have a German Shepherd puppy after years and years of trying. And then she got really sick with cancer. Her breast cancer returned, and it had metastasized, which means it had spread. And she passed in October of 2020. And I had told the family that if Casey had nowhere to go and didn't have a home, that I would take him, no questions asked. Well, the family tried, and they were used to small dogs. And of course, Casey was a German Shepherd. And if you'd seen Casey on the air, he'd stick his head over my shoulder occasionally.
He was a real cutie.
Yeah.
I'm experienced. Anyway, I have some experience with German Shepherds. So
yeah. But anyway, so he was really close to me in that respect, because it was my friend's dog, and I had him for 3 years, and he passed first of this month or end of last month, of what they call GDV, which is called gastric distension and volvulus, or a lot of people who don't know it think of it as horse colic. It is where the stomach blows up with gas and then flips over. And so we rushed him to the emergency vet clinic and we lost him. And so DJ, I mean, I'm going to show you this right here. It's kind of hard to see, but this is, if I can get my camera to do it, this is his paw print. And I'm actually going to paint it. Easier to see, but it's a print of his paw right here, which is
that's lovely that you got that, son.
Yeah, I just picked it up Monday. So
oh, wonderful.
Yeah, so it was really nice to have, and I'm probably going to see if I can get my husband to. It's you know, that plaster of Paris stuff. So I'm going to see if my husband can carefully put a hole in it, and I'm going to try to get it hung on the wall.
Why not use some silicone and make a silicone mold, and then you can use some resin stuff, so you can have that as an original saved.
Yeah. Sunrise, did you get that that link?
She's in the back.
Oh, she's in the back?
Yep, I read it
She's
here.
backstage.
Down there.
I'm hiding.
Hi, Sunrise.
But anyway, so DJ, when I was looking for anybody that I could talk to that night, and DJ happened to come on very early that morning because I was very upset, and I was telling him about Casey, and he wrote a poem to Casey. He's actually sharing it on screen. It's going to be hard to see, but he's going to read it to us real quick, if y'all don't mind.
So this is the page, Swedish poetry, poeter.se or poeter.se. Anyway, it starts with, my friend lost a beloved fur baby recently and got some images in my mind I want to share. This is called Casey, Play With That Ball. Casey, you little goofy boy. So it was your time. You crossed the rainbow bridge. You never told me we only had this short while. I was so hoping for many more days together, but we rarely know in advance, do we? You will always be a step next to me, taking your place in your bed. My bed. You were and always will be loved, missed but in the heart and mine always. Now back together with my friend. She needed you even more than I, so she will be the one to play with you from now on. Casey, born a winner, always a winner in my heart. And you can tell why, because there's a story about when he was born. That's why.
He was born on Super Bowl Sunday of 2020, and literally his birthday was February 2nd, 2020, and his registered name was Super Bowl Sunday. And of course, the Kansas City Chiefs won that year, and so we called him Casey. So that's the story behind the name in the winter. So really, really appreciated that. It really helped me through. I still miss him. I mean, my heart hurts. He was the one that I talked to Pup Groomer, and I was going to refresh his obedience training, and then we were going to use him as a service dog for me. And unfortunately, we lost him. So that didn't happen. But anyway, thank you for reading that, DJ. That was neat.
Yeah, that was beautiful.
I really like that.
Yeah.
Really lovely.
Thank you.
It was beautiful.
Well, basically, we spoke a very long time, and basically, I kind of got all these images in my mind, and I thought I want to write them down. So that's what I did, and then I thought I'd share it with Sin. And
Yeah. So, yeah, everybody in the chat, if you could throw some hearts up before May the Force be with you. Again, lost their mom on Monday. That would be
I'm
awesome.
so sorry.
Really sorry for you.
I know you see there's always these odd facts. It's like I know there was some that had a watch at home that stopped at exact the same time as they crossed over.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there are things we don't know.
Yeah, there's some great things. So Miss Sunrise Dawn, how did your stream go?
It went pretty good, actually. It was I had a lot more people there than I expected. And I'm sorry,
nice.
I didn't know y'all were going to be live at the same time, or I would have changed the time.
Oh no, you're fine. I need to get you. I know you don't do Discord much, but I need to get you in the small channel Discord so that we can work through all that. I think Carrie Ann, I think I've sent you a link to that, and I believe you're
joined
there.
it. I
believe
joined
you're
it.
there.
I just haven't figured out how to use it.
I need to get
yet.
Poet a link. I didn't you one, Brian, or did I not?
I don't know. I
I'll send you another.
You can send it to me. There ain't no guarantee I'll come by. Because
Right.
I kind of
you're not
just the name kind of causes my skin to crawl because of all the toxicity that entered the community from that
the other
direction. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
Just in general, you know. That's
Yeah,
why
the whole
why I
idea-
don't mess with Reddit. That's why I don't mess with Twitter.
Yeah. I'm sort of the same way. The whole idea behind the small channel Discord is for us to get together and work out collaborations with the situation going on with YouTube, where they're hitting us doing simulcasts. I wanted to have a way that we could kind of work together and schedule around each other, and kind of, like if since you guys are on my channel now, I can say, okay, then I owe you guys a guest on your channels, so that we can kind of do that and work through that process. It's not a hard I owe you therefore, but it's
all about cooperation in my book.
Right.
Yeah, I understand the purpose and stuff and all that stuff. It's sometimes it's just really confusing when I get on there and it's just like, it doesn't help that I might be a little high or whatever, and then it's just my eyes just gonna cross.
I get it.
That user face is just so freaking complicated looking.
Well, fortunately, I have a
baby steps, okay?
Yeah.
Baby steps.
Fortunately, I have a tutorial in there.
Hey, just so you know, y'all.
Yeah.
Just so you know, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Y'all are getting a special treat tonight. This cat here, this one here, she's a loner.
She's
Most
a loner.
of the time, about 95% of the time, you would forget she's in the house.
Oh wow!
Probably,
looks like she's
attention. This is her 5% of the time when she decides she wants attention, and she's going to get it right now. If she's on the other side of the house and can't find me, she will scream like she's dying. I mean, it really scared me the first time I heard it. I thought something was wrong with her. No.
Yeah.
She wanted attention.
Yeah, she looks just
cat
like
for you.
My friend had a cat, best friend Wendy, had a cat named Velcro that looked like that. That looked just like your cat.
Well, this one, her name is Miracle. She has one eye. I don't know if y'all can tell that from there. Mm-hmm. But she survived a lot as a kitten. She survived being tossed from a car. She survived being in a parking lot on her own at 4 weeks old, and she survived losing her eye. So now she's 7, and
she's a happy kitty.
She's done.
Well, she's in a good home, so that's why she's doing well.
Yeah, that's awesome.
But I'm the only person she does this to. Ow! Sorry.
Says you're not paying enough attention to me, doggone it.
I have another one. I have another one. If I don't pay attention to her, she will come over and bite the fire out of me.
Oh wow! Well, Sabbath over here will start very low, and she'll kind of oh, and it'll get louder and louder and louder, and then finally she gets mad. Like if it's getting close to her dinner time, she'll bring her bowl and she'll hit me with it. You know?
I mean, cats, if they just see a fraction of the bottom of the bowl, that's basically the bowl is empty for them.
Yeah, just a little bit.
May the
My
force
cats come at 6 and 6, and they are insistent that it is time to be fed. And if we miss it, we hear about it, and we are roused.
Oh yeah.
May the force. I understand. There's a reason we have 14 cats. We are cat magnets, both of us, and then we got married. So,
oh wow.
You know, and hey, Carrie Ann, if this tells you anything, this right here is about like soda. Is it soda? Soda's the one that doesn't come on much, right?
Scotch is the one who doesn't come on much.
Scotch. Yeah. This right here is like Scotch coming on screen.
Okay.
And she's actually hanging out with me.
Oh, that's fun.
Well, I would call her a gray eminence because she fits the term.
Now, this one is likely the one you'll see the most.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is Sabrina, also known as my Velcro kitty.
That's your Velcro.
Yes.
Yeah.
She sticks to you.
She does.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oddly, though, when we got her, she didn't want to be touched. She didn't want anybody bothering her. She just wanted to be left alone. She wanted to hide in the corner. She was really depressed. You know, people had been mean to her. She'd been dumped off, and I'd spent like 2 weeks sitting in the bathroom talking to her just to get her to come out and at least peek at me from under the sink.
Poor baby.
Then she decided she was going to come out and glue herself to my lap.
That's great.
That sounds a little bit. One of my favorite shows on the YouTube is Sitting with Dogs. If you have seen this guy, there's an animal shelter in California. This guy is marvelous when he sits with these 4 dogs that are in this. Nobody wants them, and then he just sits with them, just talks with them, and gets them kind of get out of their shells. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen him. He's pretty amazing. May the force. I see your comment about your mom there. She sounds like she was a force of nature.
Yeah.
It does.
Definitely.
Yeah. I mean, I can cook, but that was about it.
I can't interior decorate and tailor clothes and flight attendant and that's impressive.
But
yes,
that's
your mom sounds. Your mom sounds very much like my grandmother. I heard stories of things that she did back in her day that were most women didn't do. Like she went on a cruise on her own, and back then she was born in 1910. This was back in like 1930. Women didn't do that back then.
No, they didn't.
My grandmother joined the military. Women didn't do that back then.
Yeah, my great aunt did the same thing, and she was back in that time frame as well. And she never married, but she, traveled the world. She was a equestrian. She, did all these things that she was the matriarch of our family. I mean, when Aunt Sis said something, you did it. You didn't ask questions. You just did it.
My grandmother was, she was almost 35 when she got married. And, that was back in the day when back then, I guess she would have almost pretty much been considered a spinster at that point. She was, back then you got married at 18 or 19. She got married at, almost 35 and had 5 kids by the time she was 45.
Wow.
Oh my.
Wow.
Pumping them out.
Well, actually, there was actually a couple of stillbirths in there too. So she actually had 7.
Wow.
But
She's making lost time.
Hey, y'all.
She was.
I got to run. I had something unexpected come up, so I need to run.
Alrighty.
But
it's good to see you.
I'll try to get back, and it is good to see you. Sorry, I can't.
I hope everything's okay.
Yeah, everything's fine. Just unexpected visit.
Oh yeah.
Bye,
That's
Carrie
all.
Ann.
Life.
Have a good
Take
one,
care.
Carrie Ann.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
But oddly, what was actually real kind of cool is that my parents both grew up in Florida, and my dad's job brought us up here. We're in North Georgia, as most people know.
Yeah.
Where I live used to be an army base. It's not anymore, but it used to be. My dad's job brought us here. We didn't know until we were already here that this is where my grandparents met.
Back to the roots.
That's funny.
Wow.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well,
Hey,
Dad said
there's a
or my
poem there.
parents said they, go ahead. I'm sorry.
There's a poem. There's a poem there. Write it. There's a poem there for you to write.
Probably.
Yeah.
Think about it.
Yep.
Think about
There's
it.
much poetry in that.
We live
so
right next to us. We live right next to a Civil War battlefield.
Oh wow.
And right by that is where like the army barracks and stuff were for when my grandparents were here. It's not, and so there's a museum there that's got stuff from the army barracks and from the Civil War. And my cousins came up one time and they wanted to go see the museum, so that they went down there. I had to work that day, but my mom and sister were with them.
Georgia.
And they were
be with you.
Oh yeah, North Georgia.
North Georgia.
But they were looking through the books there at the museum.
They
found a picture of my grandmother.
Oh wow!
In one of the books.
Oh, that's cool.
And it was actually it was closer, kind of a current picture because she had come up for a reunion, and it was the picture from the reunion.
Oh, that's neat.
Of course,
that's
then again,
really cool.
Yeah, it is cool. I think it's really cool. There was another time another uncle, my other grandfather was in the Navy, and he was on the USS Kidd. And my uncle went to the USS Kidd and found a picture of my grandfather on the ship. He was like,
"Hello, Tennessee Jen."
Welcome.
It's Jenny. Yeah, you probably know exactly what battlefield I'm talking about. I can actually, if I were to look out this window here, I can see the battlefield from my house.
Wow, that's really cool.
Cool.
Yeah, I love history, and
I'm a big history buff too. That's
I think it's important to learn from history. Otherwise, we will make those mistakes again. That's
right.
People tend to
don't get me started. Don't get me started.
Getting poets started on that is like getting me and Pup started on dogs. Yeah.
I'm especially.
I'm a history nerd. Okay, I'm a history nerd. I when I can eventually get my butt back in school, I'm going to get a degree. That's what I'm. History and poetry. That's what I'm doing, and I'm just going to leave it at there because I might get canceled about some of my because of some of my views on things. So
the thing that I think would be really cool, in this community, is to talk with all of the, I call them survivors, the gens, and the ones that have come out of Scientology, and do an oral history on them. I think that would be fascinating.
Yeah. Well, what do you think? What do you think? What do you think this is? What do you think that they're doing? They're talking. Yeah. It is a oral history, because I plan on one of the things I plan on writing, like for seminar classes and stuff. You can choose what you want to write on, right? I'm one of the big ideas I got is probably going to write on the occupation of Big Blue. I could probably write a book.
Yeah.
On just what is out there, the primary sources, the videos, all those videos, because there's hours and hours and hours and hours and hours of videos from all the channels.
Yeah. And talk to people who were there. To
write my thesis.
Yeah, your thesis would be great on that.
Dusty's saying he's wanting to go out. They're going to go out to Big Blue this weekend.
Yes, I think that's what he said.
I have a friend. Yeah, I have a friend who I served with on my first ship. He's in San Diego. I'm in contact with him, so I'm going to go visit him as soon as I can. I just got to get certain things still taken care of, so I can be able to do that. So hopefully by the end of the year, I plan on trying to go out there at least for a weekend. Or something.
Yeah, I mean, I think it'd be really good to get the perspective. I mean, yes, they've done it online, but to actually get that oral history, Dusty's back. So we're speaking of Dusty,
and it's like the stuff that happened behind the scenes, which impacted what was going on,
right?
Everywhere. It was there's all
my Wi-Fi is real bad.
You're fine.
Let me try something. Well, thank you. You're pretty hot yourself, I
think. Wow, I feel honored.
I got to get somewhere where I got good signal. I have horrifying signal.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, as
hey, Dusty,
be with you. Says Tori is our OG, but you talk to people like Janice Gillum Grady, who's got the 2 books and that type of stuff, and people like Tori, we're gonna have to kind of get these things down soon, because I mean they're not getting any younger, and yes, we have the video backup, but doing an oral history on them and actually writing the book on, be pulling them together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but, there's many ways, but but it's just the wealth of primary sources.
Yes,
YouTube is just for, especially this live streaming thing. This is a primary source right now.
Yes.
That some historians sometimes, I might even use that.
Right.
But yeah, and I'll just, I don't know exactly how I'll approach it. That's what I'll have to actually get through a whole bunch of other crap before that. But it's good to have that, because it's amazing. Anyways, I have to bump off for a little while. Anyways, I'm going to get something to eat before Reese comes on at 7. So
I hear you.
Yeah,
we're probably gonna wrap it up for 7, because we have some of the bigger channels probably popping on about that time. I mean, Nora's been on, but yeah.
I have something I want to share with you.
Okay.
I think you recognize this one.
Oh, are you putting something here? Oh. Snooze button for cat owners. Love it.
I need that.
Amen. Well, dogs are the same way, let me tell you.
Yeah, I have one about dogs for you also. I thought you could like that one.
Dusty fell out of his chair and then went black. Okay.
Yeah. He blacked out, sort of.
Pull him off until he's ready to come back. But
let's see
there
what else we have here.
There he is.
I'm on Wi-Fi now, and I got my earpieces working.
There you go.
There's a ruckus going on in the corner of the room over here. I look over, and there's 2 of them attacking the cat.
Where did Brian go? Oh,
he had to go. He had to leave. He needed to eat dinner before
say, Don, it's good to meet you finally.
Yeah,
exactly.
This is the first time
same with you, Dusty. I've seen you both so many times.
Get ready, Don. You'll start getting. If you're on Facebook, you can find you. You'll start getting invites to his Dusty's Corner.
Every time that y'all have been on, when y'all have been doing the panel or whatever, I haven't been able to join because I have my own personal strict rule about the little one doesn't go on YouTube. So if she's here, I don't do YouTube. I mean, I don't do a stream or anything. And she's not here.
Oh, okay.
And I'm sorry, y'all. I know I keep turning my head. She's biting my hair.
Yeah, Dusty's in the yellow jacket.
Yeah. And he got the good question from May the 4th also.
Is the corner here? I'll throw it up there just so that you can see it, Dusty. It's right to you. There you go.
It's very tie-dyed in that corner.
Yeah, buddy, it is.
It is.
Yeah, and also
I can't see the comments at all.
Well,
oh, jeez. That's funny. We're adding Pup Groomer to the stage. Hi, Pup.
Welcome.
How
Hi,
are you doing?
Jen.
Give me 1 second. I'm getting there.
You're good.
There we are. All right.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all.
It took me a minute to get on there, right? And I feel like
No,
my finger keeps getting in front of the camera.
Oh, you're fine.
I forgot to close out the YouTube page first. So I was hearing an echo.
Oh, no, you're getting in stereo. Yeah,
Yeah.
I just decided to pop on today for about an hour. We're 30 more minutes, and then Reese comes on, and so Sunrise Dawn will have to do that. And I
Yes,
invited
Holly's also
Scooter
going
Mom,
on.
but she hasn't showed up yet. But just shoot the poo here, I think
Yeah.
I think this community needs just an ability to get together and just talk, be friends.
I think we're starting to do more and more of that nowadays since all the water is finally flowing under the bridge.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's starting to turn back into a community again.
I think so too. Which is awesome.
Or at least the
It's
five of us are.
This builds more strength and resilience for the whole community also, because the more we interact, the more we get to know each other.
Mm-hmm.
The better we get to know each other, the less there will be misunderstandings or conflicts.
Agreed.
Okay, Scooter. We'll let you go this time, but if Dusty invites you, you got to be there.
Yes, admit it, Scooter. You're a bit shy, but you're very
I
cute,
think I'm
so we
already
want
up
to see
to
you
like
also.
8.
I love Scooter Mom. She did the best interview with DJ and I.
Yeah, it
couple of
was
weeks ago.
fun talk. Even
It
that
was
I've
really good.
kind of overslept.
Liz Ferris, I have not heard any more about things going on with Liz Ferris. So yes, do make some time to say thoughts and prayers for her. I don't know, some of you may not know, she is very ill. She is in the hospital, and she does need our thoughts and prayers.
Yeah, it
So,
basically was touch and go for her, because I mean,
yes,
just to have one pulmonary in one lung, I mean, she had in both.
yes,
So I mean, so I'm just rooting for her to
yeah,
get well. I mean, it's not that long ago she had pneumonia, so I guess this can be some kind of complications afterwards. I don't know.
Yeah, who knows?
I'm wondering if I don't know if y'all would know this or not, but does she have like the clot that goes from one lung to the other, or does she have two separate
one
clots?
in both. She has separate clots in both.
I was
from
just
what
wondering,
she said on her video. That's what I took it for. I don't know. They are dissolving them, but as they dissolve, you have to be really cognizant of them moving.
Movement.
Yeah. So
I've been there.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how we lost one Swedish race driver. Also, he got some blood clots that moved around.
Yeah.
Ronnie Pettersson, when he died at Imola, sadly.
It's very serious.
How much? 5 minutes?
So if, you can stop by her page, her community page, or her.
I can get off anytime.
Or her the video that she did about it. Please do, and give us some kind words. The candlelight visual, I did send Natalie I actually had to pull it off because they wouldn't let me put that 41-hour video up on YouTube. They said, no, that's too long. So I had to cut it. And unfortunately, when cutting it, I couldn't keep the comments. So I happened to have it up on another page, and I just copied them, put them in a Google Doc, and sent them to Natalie. So she should see most of the comments, if not all of them. And I thank everybody for stopping by during that time. It was sort of our way, since we couldn't be there, to.
And it was wonderful too, because it gave us a chance to be there, even though the majority of us couldn't go.
Yeah, exactly.
And, I mean, it would have been an impossibility for all of us to be there at once.
It sounds like they still had about 250 people.
Yeah, they had quite a few. It was a really great service for him. And I'm glad a lot of people showed up. A lot of people met each other for the first time. A lot of people were there to support Nat, and that was important. So thank everybody for doing that. So
this
just
journey is about healing in many aspects. So I
Yeah.
mean, the same as our friend May the Force. I mean, it's very new and fresh for you.
Yes,
I mean,
very new for us.
it's,
Pup, if you didn't
I'm
see it, May
very
the Force
grateful that
lost
you
his
share with
mother
us.
on Monday.
Yeah.
Oh, honey, I'm sorry.
Yeah. So that's really hard for May the 4th. And so
You're in my thoughts.
Our hearts go out to you. Just so you guys know, Pup and I are starting a new endeavor, hopefully this weekend. We still need to get together and finalize it. But we probably will try to get together on the small channel Discord and visit about it. But what we're doing is Pup's been a groomer and a dog trainer for many years. And
she's kick ass when it comes to graphics and texts.
Yeah, she's yeah, she does amazing work. She also does the flyers, and I will have her on this channel to talk about the flyers as well when we get a chance. What are you showing me now,
one that wanted
DJ?
to say hi.
This one is for Poe. I watched his show the other day, and there's one of those clips he showed. It's called "Too Much Magnesium," and every time I see that, I just roll on the floor laughing. So
that's funny.
This is kind of for Poe, I thought. What do you think, Dusty?
I think Poe goes live in about 20 minutes.
Yeah,
we're gonna wrap it up right around 7. So yeah, because we know the big guys are coming on about that time. So
look,
I just wrote him.
Is that Orion?
I have another one that wanted to say hi. This is Jasper.
Oh goodness.
Some of y'all know Jasper.
Say hi.
Hi,
Beagle.
Jasper.
It's a bugle. But anyway,
this is my buddy.
Yeah, Pup has many years in grooming and training, and I spent 8 years as a veterinary assistant in an emergency clinic. I'm an adrenaline junkie. And between the two of us, we have a great deal of dog knowledge in particular. I also spent 30 plus years as a German Shepherd breeder and exhibitor in conformation. So the two of us are getting together and doing a channel that is, we are not vets. We want to make sure everybody knows that, but that, we have some knowledge that we can kind of impart, like how to handle emergencies. What is an emergency? Pup's got a lot of stuff on grooming and skincare that we're going to go into. We're going to go into training, just basic, and maybe even some of the service dog conversation. So we have a lot of stuff, and we'll do a lot of Q&A. So we'll have people, asking us questions about things maybe going on with their pet's life. And I do cats as well. So things going on in their pets' lives that we can hopefully help with or let that's probably something you need to see a vet for, that type of thing. And
I really like this, that we kind of find these threads that we kind of develop in midst of all this. I mean, we have the common goal, but that doesn't mean we can't do even more good stuff on the way.
Yes, exactly. Yes. So we're doing all of that. Pup, what's really funny is I did that whole thing with all the links, and I didn't do your link because I was on your channel. I figured everybody knew where you were,
Yeah, it works.
Now I got to go get your link, unless you want to throw it up there.
Yeah, I can throw it up.
So Sunday, if we do that on Sunday, I'm looking at having Eric Rader. I got confirmation from Cheryl and Jerry. Pup needs to check with her family status. I haven't heard back from Hey Carrie Ann yet.
Okay.
And who else did I invite?
I don't know. I haven't gotten anything yet on it, so I don't know if I was or not.
I haven't. I'm trying to jam it in between, and I'm already up to like 8 people. I can go up to 10, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Hey guys, I hate to, but I'm gonna have to go.
Yeah, you gotta go.
I gotta go too
Of
because
course.
I gotta go back and start grinding on the stone.
Yeah.
I
Well,
gotta go grab. I gotta
there's
go grab a
Put Room,
couple of
there's
things
Link.
before I'm on. So
Let me do that real quick. There's
Don, it's
Pup Rumor.
so awesome to see you.
Yes,
you
it's
too,
nice
Dusty.
to
We
see
seem
you.
to
I've seen you
miss
a
each
couple
other
of
by a few minutes, like every time.
Yeah. I've seen you a
And
couple of times, but it's good to see you again.
All right, you
Yeah.
guys have
Nico,
a
it's
good night, and I'll say
it's
Great
hi
good
to
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 see
finally
you,
everyone
meet you
Dusty.
too.
Good to see you, Dusty.
Be safe, stand strong, and
Bye,
be
y'all.
kind.
Will do. You too. And Miss Sunrise Dawn, she's fixing to have to go mod for who is it? We'll do a room raid.
It'll be Reese.
It'll be Reese.
Poe's
Yeah.
going live too, which I'm mod for him too. But
Yeah.
Reese is interviewing her former stepdaughter.
Oh wow.
Oh yes, I saw her talk with Brian the other day. It was very interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think,
So we can
Say hello from me because I would most probably be in bed by that time.
It's pretty late in the night or early in the morning for DJ.
Yeah.
But yeah, we
That's the
can go to
price I have
either
to do.
Poe or Reese, whichever one you choose. I don't have they're bigger channels, so I don't quite have them on my link list at this point. But so we're trying to give the
Poe should
small
be
channels some love.
Poe should be a good one too because he's talking about the
pew pew.
Look at that cutie.
Hi, Mona.
Hi.
Jasper, say hi to
I
Mona.
don't have any dogs.
Say hi to Mona.
I'm the only one without a pet here.
Jasper
says mine won't come up here and say hello. She's stuck up.
Well, you have her around.
Jasper says he would say hi, but he's more interested in giving kisses and trying to eat my finger.
I hear you. But anyway,
okay,
so
I have
I'm
this.
Try to do this. Oh, there's your pet.
There you go.
There's your pet. Well, if we're gonna go there, I've got this little guy.
Oh, that's cute. Is that one you want? That's not the one that you can make look angry, is it?
No, it's a Thai beanie baby.
Okay, because I like that one that Marilyn and Cho has those.
Yeah,
that's so nice until you.
Yeah, I know the unicorn. Wow. Yeah. But
my 5-year-old is. My 5-year-old is super into Beanie Babies. She has a huge basket that's just jammed full of them.
Wow. Yeah, that's cool.
Which?
Yeah, I basically
Force if you want to just throw in. I don't know if you're on our safe Discord. You're always welcome there. I mean,
Safe Space Discord. Yes.
Yeah.
I had to pull up Liz's thing on that one to get that one in because I haven't really done a whole lot of advertising on that.
No, it's okay.
It's mostly in Liz's channel, but I can probably push it a little bit further out a little bit. I'll put it on mine.
Or you can find if you want to send an email. I mean, I just want someone to talk to.
Exactly. I own that Discord. And if you have a small channel, please reach out to me at ohhellno.3100@gmail.com. If you have a small channel, we can add you to the small channel Discord so that we can all start getting together and working together to boost everybody. Pep and I are working very hard on making sure that happens to the small channels, so. So
Jasper was.
Sorry. Oh, go ahead, Sunrise.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. I was just going to say the reason I was laughing is because Jasper was squirming and just about fell off the couch head first.
What were you saying, Pep?
As a small business owner myself, I'm a firm believer that small business supporting small business is what keeps small business in business. I have the same train of thought with channels.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
I'll supporting all the small channels.
I'm more into the quality, and I mean, I learned so much from each and every one of you, and I'm just amazed.
I have not, Scooter. If you want to email him and send him a link, that would be great. I don't have his email, so.
Guys, I hate to, but I am going to have to go ahead and go so I can get a couple things done before I got a mod. But
I hear you. I hear you.
Say hi from us.
See you later, Sunrise.
Tell Reese hello from the three of us.
I will.
On the back porch.
Bye.
Bye.
Jasper, say bye.
Bye, Jasper.
Bye, Jasper.
He's so precious.
But anyway, I'm going to try to do something along these lines of Shoot the Poo, just so that we can get together and just visit. You know, no heavy, not really talking about things that are heavy, just things going on in our lives and that type of stuff.
And I think we will always find something to talk about. Also we get the chance to support each other if we need. Like, I mean, May the 4th, I mean, sometimes we can't remove a thing, but we can at least share it. And by just sharing and listening, that makes a difference for a human being.
Yes, it does. And, you know, we again, this is part of the support the small channels. I'm trying to keep the guests as the small channels. I'm not really wanting to bring in the bigger channels at this point, just because I want to support the small channels in this. So,
it's not like we are against them. It's more like they are kind of self-sufficient. We are more like supporting each other, because this is a steady growth process. We are.
And you know, when we were talking about doing oral histories, like with Brian, I think the Scientology survivors would be a great one, but I also think doing one on the Neverends, who have become so involved in this movement, would also be a great oral history to do, because Scientology has never faced anything like this before.
No. I was talking about that last night. They have never experienced this type of protest.
Right.
You know, with technology, with the streaming, with the cameras, because it's always been a fear of people being recognized and known because of the fair game policy and tactics.
Right.
They don't know how to handle this.
Yeah, exactly. You know, and starting from the very grassroots movement, you know, I mean, it started with the gems and the survivors talking about it, and it brought more and more of us into this community, and some of us have become incredibly invested in this community, and we are a literal surge. But having a history on how this happened from the very beginning, you know, back when Anonymous was doing, when Tori Magoo was protesting, and Pup makes an incredible point, is that, you know, a lot of people say that if you're not within a big group, you're not protesting. You can't tell me, and Pup will tell you this as well. She has a story about a young lady, an 18-year-old in Kabul. That, go ahead and Pup. It's incredible.
So this was a video that I had done just a little while back about because I kept seeing comments and whatnot. I've gotten comments, because I protest solo usually, about solo protesting isn't really protesting, and I beg to differ, because and I listed several different instances, historical instances, prominent instances of solo protesters, one of them being a young man in China standing in front of the Communist Army tanks and literally put a stop to the entire Chinese Communist Army.
You mean the Changmin Square, that famous guy that stands in front of that tank?
Yeah.
You know that the Chinese government tries to get those pictures out of the net anywhere they can now.
Yeah.
Even as recently as just a couple years ago, there was an 18-year-old. She had just turned 18, an 18-year-old woman that stood in front of, and I get the goosebumps every time I talk. I think about this picture. She just turned 18, and she was standing in front of Kabul University's gates, standing in front of armed Taliban soldiers with a sign that simply said "read." protesting for her right to higher education.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know,
and her sister protested by taking that photo and making sure it made it out into the public.
Mm-hmm. You know, you cannot tell me that's not protesting. You know, you cannot. When you have, I mean, it's one thing to be swatted and have guns pointed at you, okay? But when you walk up to guns drawn.
Exactly.
And protest, that's putting you in a country where women have no value.
They have no rights, no equality, nothing.
Exactly. They would just as soon shoot that woman standing there as read her sign. And you cannot tell me that that's not protesting. Her life was on the line.
Literally.
Our lives are not on the line when we protest. Her life was on the line, and she did it by herself. Yep. So don't come at me and tell me that protesting, solo protesting, is not protesting. It's the finest form of protesting.
And always remember, when you point, as they say, when you point at others, you also point at yourself.
Yes. Yes.
Well, and not only is it a pure form of protest, but it's also the most dangerous type of protest.
Yes.
Because there's nobody there to back you up.
Exactly.
There's nobody there to protect you. There's nobody to watch your six. So yeah, it's and when you voluntarily walk up to armed soldiers who you know would rather, just shoot you than, anything, it's yeah.
It is the
and also then this
the protest.
Motivation, the purpose of it all. I mean, it's one thing to be foolhardy, it's another thing to really have a cause, a reason.
Yes.
So I mean, the same thing is about the eyes on the prize.
How does it matter to you? Not to me.
And I think
I love that name.
Before also.
I do too.
I love that name. So yeah, we're going to be wrapping up. It's 3 minutes to 7, and all the big guys are coming on. I'd like to thank those of you. Yeah, all the big guns are coming on. So I'd like to thank those of you who came and sat with us while we shot the poo. And sorry, doesn't matter to you, not to me. You came in at the tail end, but we welcome you. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. We have Pups channel. Go like, comment, and subscribe. Let me throw up DJs because I do have it in the list here.
Yeah, I haven't done much late. But what I was going to say, the more we differentiate, the more different ways we protest, the more we are the more fronts we open against our opponent, the harder it will be for them to be able to fight us, because if they only have one way of protesting, they will very fast find a way to counteract that. But if we keep adapting and always changing, and everyone doesn't do the same, and we don't have to be in one place, we can be in different places, then we'll turn it into a whack-a-mole game for them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Let me I tossed up Scooter Mom. She was in here earlier. So I did toss up her link. Yeah. I am tossing up, and of course, if you're here, you found me, so I don't need to necessarily toss my link up.
And while I have you on the online, Pup, if you need translation to Swedish or Finnish, just let me know.
Okay, I've got a lot right now that I've got to get posted, so let me get that taken care of, and then I'll reach out to you and we'll go from there.
Yeah, it's no problems. I mean, I'm going to school in 1 month, so.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Miss Sunrise Dawn was on. Let me get her link up. Y'all make sure you go to these links that I'm tossing up here. And if you have, oops, dadgummit, I keep doing that to her.
Brian and Dusty also.
Yeah, I've got to find Dusty's.
I'll see what I have if I can find.
I've got him on my things, but
Yeah.
Anyway,
You're all good besties.
Okay, that sounds good. But anyway, Miss Sunrise Dawn visited with us. I believe I have Carrie Ann's, but I'm not sure. I need to put this in alphabetical order. I've got Miss Kim.
Yeah, I have to get the list of all these. I mean, then again, there's more than 200
Carrie Ann too, so I need
to
to
keep
get her
track of. Oh my.
Yeah, she was on here earlier, so I have to actually go too far down. Oh, I'm on the wrong. Never mind. If somebody's got Carrie Ann's, can you toss it up for me? That would be awesome because I don't have it on my list here. I need to get it there. But anyway,
I'll have to edit my list later, so I have a list of my own. I have one of the mod sheets I've been using also.
I did a mod sheet for Pup's chat so that we could toss up all these links. I have a whole lot of them. I'm missing a few, obviously. I need to go relook at it. But make sure you hit these channels. Please like, comment, and subscribe to them. If you haven't already, they are small channels. We're trying to boost everybody. And, my guests, I'd like to thank you guys for being here. I really appreciate you coming and shooting the poo.
One idea I have is also, if you're watching this on replay or something, if you feel like you have any questions or ideas of what you would like to hear us talk about, I mean, please write a comment about it and we can perhaps do something about it.
Yeah, well, we're willing to talk about just about anything except for religion and politics. We'll leave that to the newscasters.
I like the sound of that.
Newscasters.
I think there's enough of that crap already.
No kidding. But definitely reach out to us. Also, if you have a small channel, please in the comments send me a link to your small channel. We will get it on the list and I will get you on the small channel Discord. So please make sure that you do put it. Now I do run that one and I run a tight ship. Pup and DJ will tell you because I also run the safe space.
Well, we are all about the safe space. So
yes. So I definitely want to say it is literally for collaborations and working out with all the small channels so that we can all benefit from doing original content on all of our channels. So that's,
and I'd just like to make a little side note too. When we share these links in it, I'm speaking for my, when I share the links, it's a lot of times a rotating list of links as well. So I may not always post the same links. So always just kind of keep an eye out on which links get shared. And I'm sure that's going to be the case with Sin too.
Sure. Yes. Rib Guy, reach out to me. I'm at ohhellno.3100@gmail. And we will get you set up. Small channels is ones that are sort of off to the side. And I think you do qualify. So we'll get your
one of the tiniest one, but then again, size isn't everything, as they say.
Yeah, I mean, we have a couple that are over 1K, that we have in there, and the big channels are, when we talk about big channels, the ones with 10, 15, K subscribers. Those are the big channels, and the one like Reese and Aaron and Nora. Those guys are doing great on their own.
I'm at 76 right now, so I mean,
I'm like
YouTube is punishing me.
Yeah, I'm 260 something. So, so I think you qualify for small channels. So be sure you get in touch with me or Pup. DJ also has the link if you want to get in touch with him. Whoever you want to get in touch with. Scooter Mom has it. We will get you into the small channel Discord so that we can work together.
This is all about networking, basically. We try just to lift each other up. That's what we want to do.
So Again, thank you all for being here. We've got Reese probably now on. So if we want to raid Reese, I believe Poe is on. If you want to raid Poe, tell him you came from Oh Hell No. And we will see you next time we do this. And I don't plan what days. It's just I kind of look at what's going on. And if there's really not much going on, we'll do one of these. So
we'll be here when you least expect.
Exactly. Exactly. So yeah, Pup's a mod in mine, and I'm a mod in hers. So yeah, you're fine, Rib Guy.
Yeah.
You're fine.
Yeah.
1400 is small.
We're talking. Yeah, we're talking big channels that have thousands.
Many thousands.
We're really trying to work and network with the smaller channels, if that helps to kind of see what we're trying to do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So
and also to help each other create content, because now, as I heard, now it's not about how many subscriptions you have, but more about original content. So right now we do it on Hell Knows, next time maybe on Pups, or maybe on mine, or on yours, or whoever's.
Whoever,
The thing is, we have to kind of share the load.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
exactly. So, if you see one of us pop on at a time when not a whole lot of people are, my husband just go ahead and let Sabbath out, Pete. Sorry. Anyway, if you see one of us pop on, we'll be letting that link go out so that we can get some of these small channels on, just to introduce ourselves and let you guys know who we are in general. So anyway, I got dogs to feed. That's what all the barking's about. And Pup, I fell asleep last night early, so that's why you didn't.
You're good.
I crashed and burned. I woke up about 2:45, so that's why you didn't see me last night. So
all good.
Yeah.
Okay, take care, everyone. Thanks for having me, and thanks for a nice talk.
Thank you for joining us, and we will see you on somebody's channel the next time to shoot the poo. Y'all take care.
All right.